If you're anything like me, you think that spray oils, as like canola oil, Pam, is, good for you and it's very convenient, I do admit. But this is just not the case. You know what? Let me tell you a story. So used to, I would get up and I'd go eat breakfast like most people do. And I would grab some eggs. I'd eat 2 eggs, thinking that it was healthy, right? And of course I bought like the cheap eggs, did not know any better. And if you want me to tell you more about the topic on eggs and what to buy, leave that in the comments area if you want that. Can't speak. It's the first video. But anyways, so I'd get up, and then, obviously the eggs would stick to it. And instead of using butter, like I should have, it would have tasted better too. I got my like spray canola oil and would just go all over the pan. Yeah, as you can see the picture here, definitely is canola oil. Anyways, all over. Now you may be like, what's the problem with that? Well, I'm about to explain. I did this every day for a while until I learned, and then I use butter now, and I eat 3 eggs now. So I kind of stepped up my game, and I also got some good eggs. But I'm going to teach you how to do this, and if you hold on, I'll give you some options beside this. So the first problem with these spray oils, Pam is the biggest company probably for this, and probably the biggest offender. So what they use to actually propel these oils out of the can is propane and butane. This stuff is literally flammable. It's what they use in flamethrowers. You ever go get a grill, and then you gotta go to like Walmart or whatever, and out front they got these like big locker things, and then you can like pick out like, for example, Blue Rhino or like America Propane or whatever. As a big thing of propane, you you put it in the back of your car, you drive home, and then you put it under your grill, hook it up, and it works. Yeah, that stuff's flammable, obviously. That's what they use in these cans. Why would you want to eat that? That's terrible. They're meant to make fire. They're completely fine for fire. Obviously, wood is probably the superior option. But still, they're meant for fire. They're not meant to eat. This is the first problem with them. And you can look into this, whatever, but just trust me, they use it, and the companies won't say this, but it's the cheapest. You can go down and get a huge thing of propane for like 20 bucks. Like, it's cheap. The second problem is that these oils that they use in them, even the ones that are like olive oil, they're very low quality olive oil, and they're usually mixed with seed oils. Now, you've probably heard about these. Well, if you don't know the name, they're actually called vegetable oils, but they do not come from vegetables. And I'll talk about where they come from. There's a video. Search up how canola oil is made. They're bleached, these oils, with bleach to like deodorize them with chemicals. They use heavy carcinogenic chemicals to extract as much oil as they can. They're very bad for you. They mess up your omega-3 to omega-6 ratio in your body. It should be around 1:1. Nowadays, it's anywhere between 1 to 40 in omega-6's favor, and 1 to 20, somewhere around there. This is all due to these oils. These oils include peanut oil. These include soybean, canola, sunflower, safflower, grapeseed, cottonseed. Yeah, there's a whole list of them. Corn oil. Crisco, that crap. That stuff's awful. You can look at this study if you really want. But they're also very bad in cooking, because when you heat them up, these chemicals release even more. I mean, you can just kind of imagine that, right? Like, you heat something up, everything comes out, right? When you heat water, the steam comes up, It's kind of like that. So you do not want this stuff. And, I'm going to show you some options that you can choose that are way better than this, and it's convenient as well. I mean, I show you a spray that is actually good. So let's get on to that. So here are your options for spray. There's not too many out here, but you can find Primal Kitchen's avocado spray. Now you can see this stuff, it's expensive and it doesn't spray as well. But if you really want spray, like if you're using like a grill or something outside, either choose this stuff or just no grill. Trust me, it doesn't stick that bad. This oil doesn't really make a difference. And speaking about that, you've ever seen the videos when the people take like the spray bottle of Pam or whatever, spray it out and light it, and it's like a flamethrower. Yeah, oil's not flammable. It's the butane and propane inside of these cans. This is crazy. So when you're cooking, you can actually use some of these: butter, ghee, duck fat, olive oil, avocado oil, coconut oil, and tallow. Tallow is good for frying things, but it's expensive, so I just would not fry anything. Olive oil is probably the best oil here, but avocado oil is also good, as you can see in the spray. Coconut oil is fine. Duck fat and ghee are really good. I choose butter over these ones, but these are good options, especially if you like the way they taste. But when you go for butter, ghee, duck fat, and tallow, you have to make sure that they are 100% grass-fed, and if you cannot find that, very close. Like butter, it's very hard to find 100%, and preferably for butter, you even want raw butter, but you can barely ever find that. So you just want like 95%. Like the Kerrygold's one is 85 or 80%. It's pretty good, but there's one at Costco. It's Kirkland's brand. It's pretty good. It's 95%. Ghee, you can find it in a glass jar too, so it's even better. 100% grass-fed. You can do that. Same with duck fat as well. Avocado oil, you obviously want in a glass bottle. Now, most most olive oils, you can find them in glass bottles, definitely, but they come from like 5 different countries. Now, usually half the time when this happens, they will cut it with other oils, including like soybean, whatever, all this stuff. They'll cut it with that, and then, it's just mixed in there. You don't want that, so you gotta find single origin. I have like California. The one I use is California Select olive oil. It's very good, and it works. It is good. It tastes good. And I had like this other stuff in my pantry, and it was like good. It was a glass bottle. You think it high quality. This stuff's like double the price, I know. But if you don't use you don't use olive oil that much, it's worth it. And especially if you use it, because it'll be more healthy and a better option. You will see health benefits. And also with this, you want to make sure that everything is organic. Just make sure that's non-GMO. And if you really must get vegetable oil, like if you're frying something for whatever reason, which at this point, you probably should not be frying things. I mean, come on, guys. Why are you frying things nowadays? Anyways, you want to get like canola oil, but you want it to be cold expeller pressed organic. If you have to use it, I know it's shouldn't use it, but if you have to, that's what you use. Ideally, you use this stuff. So those are your options. Like I said, I have switched to these now. I mainly use butter. This stuff, it tastes so good, bro. But if you ever had butter, bro, it's good. And do not get that like crappy spread stuff that is mixed with oil. There's this company called I can't believe it's not butter. It's better. It's so bad. The whole thing is just like hydrogenated, which is trans fat, like seed oils, and it's like, I'm sure it tastes like butter, but like, come on, guys. And I'm like, why do they even make this stuff? This is like, it's crazy. So it's like, they come in the sticks. It has to be a stick, because you can usually not find spread like that, because spread, well, butter doesn't spread. It's a saturated fat, which saturated fat, by the way, is not bad for you. I can get into a video like that. Leave it in the comments if you want that. As I've said, you can use these. Now, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment for what the next video should be. If you want, you can like and subscribe. I hope I provided you value. But till next time, see ya.